Okay, here's my last um, FG. I'm not sure it'll focus all that great, but anyway, so this is the fluorocarbon, and this is the braid back to the reel. And I ran out of space, so I'm gonna tie a new leader to give myself some more leader. But anyway, so that's what we're after. Let's see if I can do it. So I can use all 10 fingers. I'm gonna put this down and tighten up the close the drawer and get this braid good and tight here. This is why you can have 10 fingers. This has to be tight. Now I'd like to take the fluorocarbon and let me cut a new fresh piece. I like to take the fluorocarbon and go underneath the braid, so I'm underneath, and give myself a lot of space, like about 8 inches. So I'm underneath. I'm just going to come straight over top of the braid and back underneath. So I did one little loop. Mind you, the reel is where my finger's pointing to my left here. So that's one loop. I started on this side, so I'm going to do the same. I'm back over here. I'm going to come over top of the braid, under, and back to the top of the hat there. Anyway, the key is now I'm going to snug with the fluoro. I'm pulling on the fluoro. I'm keeping the braid tight here, but I'm pulling on the fluoro. So that was 1 and 2. Now I'm going to go for number 3. Over, under, and pull tight. Snug it up. Now you can see I'm getting a little ball there, which I got to work out. I think it's worked out. So that was 3. I'm going to go for 4. Over, under, pull taut. Number 5. Over, under, pull taut. Number 6. Over, under, pull mono, or the fluoro taut. Number 7. Over, under, pull mono, taut. Number 8. Over, under, pull mono, taut. Number 9. Over, under, pull mono, taut. Number 10. Over, under, pull mono, taut. Number 11. Over, under, pull mono, taut. 12. $13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. I'm going to stop at 20. I don't know why I stopped at 20. It's just it. So now I have 20 turns. I have the mono back here in this hand, and I'm just going to release it. I'm going to release the leader and just pinch the knot here. So I have it pinched. Get the leader out of the way. And I'm going to release the tag end of the braid. So I have the braid here, just hanging loose, and I have the tag end of the fluoro hanging loose. I'm going to run the fluoro back up against the braid heading towards the reel. So now I got that just laying there. Now I'm going to take the braid tag in, go around both the fluoro and the braid. Just go over it and back at the other side here. Now just a simple overhand knot is all you need. And I'm going to pull it down as I pull on the other two. So I just give everything a little tiny tug. And that's pretty much, now I can mess with it more. You know, for good measure, I'm going to do that one more time. I'm going to lay the fluoro along the braid to the reel. I'm going to come over both with just an overhand shoe knot. That's my second one. And make sure it lays up at the top and doesn't get on the middle of the knot anywhere. And pull it down. Again, I'm going to give it a little snug. Now, the other thing I like about this, working it this way, is I have 10 fingers and I can't do it any other way. I'm sort of challenged with this knot. So, it looks like I might have had one bad layover here on the front of the knot. There's a little bump. That's not a great thing to have. Anyway, so to snug it, I'm going to take the spool of fluoro. This happens to be 15 pound, and I think the braid is 20. And I'm going to grab the spool back here so I can give it a pull and just cinch it down. You can see it spin a little and cinch. It's sliding out, but it's cinching. So that's good and taut. I'm giving it for 15 pound fluoro. I'm pulling pretty hard on that. It's not coming out. So that's pretty much it. Now you snugged it. Again, I'm going to lay the fluoro against the braid, going to the reel here. I'm going to do, this is the tag end of the braid. Do one more overhand knot. Snug it down on the top of the knot. Give it another little pull. Then I'm going to do another knot. I'm going to do two. So now I'm going to leave the fluoro aside. This is the tag end. Remember, you don't work with the other end. You're only working with the end towards the reel. Everything's done up there. So I'm just going to tie two overhand knots and then snug in between. Braid only. I got the tag end of the braid going. Simple overhand knot. Snug it down to the top. And that was the braid only. Give it a little tug. I'm going to do one last one of those. Remember, it's braid only. And God forbid I try to do this on the boat. I would just use a swivel, but swivels mess up your eyelets. So these are better. So that was it. The last overhand knot. Snug it hard. Then I'm going to cut the tips off. Here's the two tag ends. Okay, I got those cut off. And then the way I like to finish it, especially because the braid frays, I sort of protect the knot with my fingernail there, and then get a lighter and give them a little hit. That's it. That knot's done. Then you can take as much leader as you want. That's how I do the FG. It took me about 2 weeks of vacation to figure this knot out.